Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Kaba Ilco 15995RB-04 key and knob, key and deadbolt, key and lever, replacement cylinder with a Russwin D1 keyway. That's what the cylinder looks like. Two original look-alike key blanks. Russwin D1. D1 is a common Russwin keyway. Solid brass cylinder plug and housing. Very high quality as a result. So the 15995RB means that this is a replacement cylinder for key and knob, key and lever, deadbolt style, and we'll go over how it works for a deadbolt as well. That is drilled 6-pin. There are 6. It's drilled for 6 chambers, but it's pinned 5. And the key blanks are 5-pin as well. If you change the 15995 to a 15996, it will be pinned 6 and keyed 6. The RB, that's just simply going to stand for Russwin D1. There is an image below this video that shows the cross-section or the broaching of the cylinder plug, so you get an idea. If you're looking at the key blank, it would be symmetrically opposite, but it would be what you're looking at when you look down into the key broach of the cylinder plug. The 04 means satin brass. The face is compatible with a 606 or a US 4 satin brass finish. Also typically stocked in a satin chrome or 26D, and anything after that in the part number, such as KD, means keyed differently. If you ordered 4 of them, it would all have different combinations on the key. Okay. Now, the tailpiece is the business end of what makes this a versatile cylinder. You're going to get a total of 6 tailpieces. You're going to get 3 that are for knob or levers. The longest one is marked RL, and will have those 2 preparations, those 2 bird's mouth preparations, so that it can be installed into the screw-on cap system. Now, why are there 2? That is to allow you to orient the tailpiece either horizontally, as you would probably encounter with a knob, or vertically, as you would encounter with a lever. So that's how you handle key and knob, key and lever. The long tailpiece is going to be an overall length of about 1 1/8 inches. The next one is marked RM, same prep on the bottom, and that's going to have an overall length of about 15/16. The RS, short, medium, long, it's going to have an overall length of about 5/8 of an inch. Okay. Now, the deadbolts. 3 tail pieces for the deadbolts, simply different lengths. They have a pie cutout like this. That allows a deadbolt to operate as what is called lazy. Lazy tail piece is what these are referred to. That will allow you to insert the key, turn the cylinder to throw the deadbolt, but the lazy action allows you to take the key and bring it back to horizontal without retracting, without turning the tailpiece because of that large cutout, allowing it to operate lazily. Bring the key back to vertical and pull it out. Okay, so there's 3 of these, different lengths, and of course you can modify these. I've installed these cylinders in countless knobs, levers, deadbolts, and routinely I've had to put these onto a bench grinder just to make it work. But once I had it perfectly shaped and sized, worked exactly perfect. That's not common to have to do that, but I've run into it countless times. Overall length of the long deadbolt, which happens to be marked LM, is about 1 7/8 inches overall length. The medium lazy deadbolt tailpiece is marked DL, and that's going to be about 15/16 overall length. The short one, which is marked DS, it's going to be real short. That's going to come in again at about 9/16. You will then get the C wafer and that will be used for your lazy style only. Your cap will come off, your pin and your spring will come out. You have to take the spring out, or the pin for that matter. You're going to put your tailpiece down, then the C-clip goes on top, and then you will tighten the cylinder cap down, take it all the way tight, and then back it off 1 notch on the cap, and that would be the proper adjustment. Finally, there is simply a bushing of spacer. If you find that the tailpiece slops around in the knob or lever or deadbolt a little bit, you can add this to the backside, just as you see here, and that's what it's used for, just to tighten up any sort of sloppiness. Because if you can't get the key all the way into the cylinder, it won't actually turn anything. And sometimes a spacer in the backside is what's required for that. Okay. Now, the name Kaba Ilco is synonymous with cylinders, whether it be key and knob, lever, deadbolt, or rim cylinders, or mortise cylinders. Every conceivable color, length, tailpiece, cam, keyway, the ability to key material is exhaustively covered from Kaba Ilco. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Kaba Ilco products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to several product catalogs. The first one, look for the words brass cylinder. Fire that PDF up, and that's where you're going to find this replacement cylinder and all of the sister products related to it. The next download I'd like to bring to your attention would be the key blank catalog. Look for key blank catalog. That is everything that Kaba Ilco manufactures in a key blank. Not only door hardware, but automotive, specialty, like bitted locks or warded locks. Specialty also including cam locks, drawer locks, things of that nature. What's handy about that is if you have a key blank, such as this Russ One D1, and you happen to know that it's Russ One, but you don't know what keyway it is, you can certainly use that catalog to at least look at the profile of the key blank. Keep in mind that you're looking at it symmetrically backwards if you have a key blank. And you can always at least eliminate many of those that it could not be, because the shape will just be patently wrong. So that key blank catalog is a helpful resource to not only determine what you need, but to know whether or not Kaba Ilco manufactures the key blank. The last link I'd like to bring to your attention is storefront hardware. Kaba Ilco is a relatively recent provider of dead latches, deadbolts, paddles, levers, hardware that you need for aluminum storefront doors. If you have any questions on the Kaba Ilco 15995 RB-04, a replacement cylinder and a Russ One D1 keyway, or any other Kaba Ilco product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.